Okie doke. Another update. Another day, another update, yo. Figured out that the scale for my things was wonky. This didn't matter, I don't think. Let's see, check. Sec. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay, so what changed? I added a shield spell. Shield. It's pretty simple. Executes on the server, and it spawns a shield actor that gets replicated to all the players. So everybody sees the shield. It's all the same for everybody. Same shit. Shield spawns a little bit in front of the player. So find the area in front of the player. How far? 150 centimeters, a meter and a half. It's not fucking point blank. And spawn it with a rotation that matches the way you're looking. So if you're looking up, spawn it up. If you're looking down, spawn it down. For now, it can spawn through a wall. At some point, I could add a check to make sure that it doesn't spawn through a wall. I could just make sure that it's not overlapping with the floor or something like that. Or I can make it so that part of it that overlaps with the floor doesn't spawn, but the rest does. So that if you look down, you can still get the top half of it, and maybe you can look back up to cast over top of it or something like that. I'm not super sure. I'd have to play it out and see. Slowly, the mechanics are getting there. We have 6 spells now, technically. Need to revamp Magic Missile because it's still just a bunch of fireballs just casted with 2 timers. So, let's see what it looks like real fast. And replication works. So I'll do one, another, and this won't. I'm gonna have to move one character out of the way because the shield spawns in front of you. So if I say shield, it will spawn in front of both people, and that means that if I spawn it, or if I cast a spell and then one guy does shield. Actually, you know what? That's fine. I could use it. I could cast it, and then I can. Wait, what? I don't know what happened. The tolerance is really low, so I don't have to fucking yell to make these spells work. I put it on super low tolerance though, so it fucks up all the time. All right. Fireball. Shield. Ah, it's just too. All right, I need to do it from further away. So we'll do here, here. Okay. Everything else still works. Invisibility. I don't know how that worked. Invisibility. Okay, see, we're still going to stay invisible. Recover. Now we both heal. I don't know why we were both hurt. Why we were both hurt? I don't know what it's thinking. Fireball. Shield. Oh shit, hold on. Alright, what am I aiming for? I'm aiming for this guy. Fireball. Shield. No, alright, duh, I have to get in front of him. I'm looking at... Oh, I'm just being retarded. Fireball. Shield. No. Alright, aim is tough. It's off center. It's fine. Fireball. Alright, fireball. Shield. Fuck. There's a little delay. I need to have a space between talking. Fireball. Shield. There it is. Recover. Everybody's full health. Recover. Everyone's full health. Fireball. Shield. Boom. See, it works. Fire blast. Shield. See? So even a bigger spell will work fine. I'm trying to see. The problem is if I summon the FB spell, the big ball, then I cast shield. The problem is it will spawn a shield instantly in front of me, and it will... Actually, let me test something really fast. I'm going to remove one feature of Fire Blast because I don't really like it. The feature where we do a line trace, where if you're looking at a certain, or if the point was, I had it like it would mark something, like it was a mortar in the beginning, where if you're looking in the sky, we did a line trace, you would never hit anything. So when you shoot it in the sky, it wouldn't go anywhere. So I needed to fix that. I needed to make it go in the player's looking direction. I may as well just make it go in the player's looking direction always, because that makes the most sense. Right now, it will go to the exact target that you mark with a line trace if it's within range, which everything is in range, basically. The problem is if I summon, if I summon Fire Blast and I walk away, I don't know if I'm going to let myself walk away in the future. I might change that too. And then I summon a shield. It's going to mark the shield, and then my Fire Blast is going to turn around and come and hit my shield. But if I instead remove it, and it only uses the direction that we're looking, once it's big enough, instead of a line trace, just launch that bitch. Where are we launching it? In the control rotation direction of the player. How fast? How fast the spell should be launched. Cool. Let's try. Fire Blast. Fire Blast. The first spell doesn't work sometimes. Well, actually, it's really just there's like a little initialization time. Cool. And then now it's off-centered because Unreal, for some reason, always has this advanced setting thing that defaults to some stupid-ass resolution. Maybe it's just because when I resize my window, it goes to that. I'm not sure. Okay, so if we do this one, do two. Okay, so we'll do, actually, let's do one test. May as well get the other guy in too. I don't know why that spawned. Shield, or well, actually, let's do Fire Blast. Shield. So now it goes in the player's direction and doesn't hit your own shield. Yeah, you know what? I'm removing this old feature. No more select node. No more has hit. Don't give a fuck about the line trace shit anymore. Just send it where he's looking. Don't care about the forward vector of the line trace. Send it in the direction where a player is looking. Cool. Don't need all this shit to be stacked a million miles away. Forward vector player. Shrink this thing down. Q. Q. Why is it? Okay. Lock it with that so I can read the other stuff. Cool. Alright, that's fine. Okay, both. Oh, I totally canceled the game. Well, that's why it was messed up. Okay. But when it's off center and it's not 1920 by 1080, it doesn't match the monitor and the center of the screen doesn't line up. So it doesn't go exactly where I'm actually looking. It goes off at some angle, both in the game. So we'll do, now it'll be a mutual thing. So we're going to do, actually his is going to explode instantly because when you summon shield, it summons in the way of your big spell. I'm going to do Fire Blast. Make him walk away and then shield. Wait, hold. Oh, that's the problem. Well, let's do that. Yeah, sure. Fire Blast. Shield. Wait. I'm not sure why his is going Fire Blast. Fire Blast. See? This is what I mean. The directions are all wonk. But if I do it with the full res, Fire Blast. Shield. Actually, it's because it's where it is. Oh, it's because I'm moving away from it. If I'm moving away from it and then I launch it in this direction, it's going to match that rotation and go there. It's just a stupid mistake on my part. I just can't move. The problem is that when I cast a spell, it casts on both of these guys at the same time because there's no way for me to speak into one game but not the other. So, when I summon the spell, it automatically hits the shield. Okay. So, okay. It's fine. Whatever. That'll be an issue, but it'll work the first time because you only die in 2 hits, so it's fine. But the point is to show that it can now work through a shield and that the shields protect you. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Fire blast. Shield. Well, fuck. I guess that messes it up, huh? I guess I have to do fire blast. Shield. Okay. So he did not get, well, recover. Okay, neither were dead. So he did not get killed second time. He was only hit once. See? Killed? Oh, the tolerance is way too low. Anything? Hilled? Yeah. Milled? Mealed? Yeah. See? Too many things are eeled. Or lealed? Allele? Wow. Anything. Peel. Heal? Oh, that'll do it. So, recover. All the spells work. Shield. These happen. Spell. Fireball. Oh, this is going to be hurt. I'm not even going to summon it, but that's it. So now we have a defensive spell. And how it works is this. Shield. Actually, okay, I'm done with 2 clients. We don't need both. Well, I'll just set it to be 1 now. Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't need to do that. I could have just only had 1 join the game, but here we go. So, is it stress? This feels weird. Weird? Weird. Yeah, I guess I said it weird. Weird? I don't know how I said it. GG. Alright, shield. Fireball. So, fireball. When that spell hits something, it spawns exactly there and damages everything around it. And that's probably not exactly how it should be, because really, if it explodes here, the fire should come up and probably hit around here too. It should hit this whole area around it, but nothing on the other side of it or through it. Kind of. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's fine. Fireball. That's probably about where the damage should happen. Right? So, what happens though if I do shield? Fireball. If I'm on the other side of my shield, I don't want spells that come to me to pass through. I want to be able to use it and then protect myself. So if I have a shield and then a fireball comes and hits it, and from here it summons an AoE, and if you're in it you take damage, people on the other side take damage, just like people on the safe side and the dangerous side both take damage. So how do I prevent the damage from going through? I could just spawn a semicircle on wherever it hit, or like a semisphere, a half sphere, recover. So that whenever you cast it and it hits something, fireball. It only actually summons that semicircle, fireball. Like this. So it's not actually doing any damage on the other side. But, damage on the other side? I don't know what I said. So, what I did was, I calculated how to back up the explosion. So instead of it hitting and spawning here, it hits here. So the initial projectile hits. And instead of immediately spawning the AoE and capturing both sides and damaging both sides, instead it hits and I back it up so it spawns the whole thing on the outside. And maybe that's not exactly how it should be, but it feels like it kind of should be. Because feels? Oh, feels. Oh, interesting. Fireball. We can see that when it hits, it completely backs the whole shield up. So if we do fireball, shield, that we can see that it landed all up there. None of it passed through. Same thing, like I can't even really test it. Oh, actually I can. Actually, no, because it's not going to go towards me ever. It's only going to go in the direction I'm looking. Oh, well, I guess we could do this though. Fire blast. Shield. See? So none of it passes through. So I think that's fine. Fire blast. So what if I set it to go? I think that's fine. And maybe we set it so that you can't move. Not really sure. You have it going. I don't know. I'm not going to fuck with it right now. I think it's fine. But yeah, so shield works. We can heal. We can go invisible. We can pop a shield up to defend these 3 fire spells for now. Maybe Magic Missile should come next. Maybe I should add targeting to... I don't know. Magic Missile is an idea in the beginning. I don't really like it too much as a spell. It's not bad, but I don't like stuff that has tracking. I like... What do you... I need to have... Not sure. Sort of AoE now. Maybe a freeze spell. Freeze could be good. Where you do a particle and it doesn't have projectile drop, so it just goes straight. And this is just copying Mage Arena, basically. Yeah. Once it hits, it... Oh, actually for that, it puts him in an ice barrier, and he's undamageable while he's in it. Instead, what if we just do a slowness debuff? So you do, and it reduces your speed by just 5%, nothing crazy. And then, I could add an effect to the health opacity. I wonder what that would look like. Have some sort of frosty kind of coating that fades in. Yeah, I guess I could do that. And then if you get hit with a fire spell, then it removes that. Okay, I'm liking that. I think that's the next thing. I have made changes. What did I do? Removed fire blasts, line trace, tracking. It now shoots the direction the player is looking. Next on the agenda, freeze spell. No projectile drop. 5% slow on hit. Lasts 3 seconds. And debuff removed by fire spells. Updates health opacity or another health opacity overlay or another effect overlay. Show a freeze texture and makes free. Oh yeah, show a freeze texture. Fades in while slowed. Okay. Ooh. That appears on hit and fades as it is away. Okay. I like that. That's next.